folks, here we go again. Back at the Puffin tonight. Bill and Steve.
Steve, you've forgotten something already.
What have I forgotten? Oh, we'll come back to that. You'll notice that shortly. This is a review we're about to do on the Juan Lopez Selection número 2.
Juan.
He's just arrived today.
I know we did that joke before, didn't we?
Juan?
Is that not removed? See,
Yeah, it's in a can.
Kindling. We should have done this one before, but it's a different box anyway, so it'll matter.
Yeah.
Because it's probably a different cigar.
Whether we messed it up or something. It's possible.
No.
We maybe messed up the...
You said you'll have one and I'll have two. We're going to do the same jokes again.
Do the same joke again. I'll have one.
And I have two.
Juan too.
I'll have one too.
So anyway, that's straight off the script right away, so never mind. 35 minutes, here we go. No, back to the script. Ad lib. Juan Lopez Robusto, size
50 ring gauge.
Cool.
Which is quite, well, Robusto is usually about 48, maybe to 50, 51, maybe a 51 grand.
Good gauge, yeah, no Robusto.
50,
Yeah.
you'd expect to be 50, thereabouts, not further either end of that. And 4.9
I know.
inches long.
Shortish, I mean,
In metric, that's 124 somethings. We're back this American Imperial again. It's nuts. That's the size of it, if you can figure that out.
It's a nice looking, well, mine's is, we reckon mine's was slightly darker than Bill's. I reckon, and mine's is maybe just sort of dark caramely bronze, somewhere about there. Just got back to here, hopefully you'll pick up some of that there. Lovely looking cigar.
Yeah.
As I said, he's just arrived today, full box, shown at the beginning of the video there, that hopefully you've picked up on. I'm not going to rake it out again.
No, but the day in the box, just in case you missed that, if you're not
It is
observant.
11. It's definitely this last year. I'll have a look again. May 11, but we'll come back to you on that and just make sure you know that.
So it's fairly young. Back to the young cigars again, which I swear by just now. Everything that's been a year or less old, even less than a year, has been smoking quite well. Tasty enough. So just hoover them in.
Nice
If
to
you
get
get them young, just hoover them in. You can enjoy them, of course, but certainly are.
I'm getting the chocolate, bit of ammoniac, like maybe young babies' nappies or old women's knickers. Which one you prefer? I think I'd rather have the young babies' nappies.
You come under blue mosaic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's blue balls, I'm thinking. We get blue ball when you.
You did a couple of other kind of things.
Yeah, we did a bit of sniffing.
Pre-sniff.
Sniff before the camera came alive, and we figured it was probably fish boxes.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is when you're down at the harbour here in Aberdeen, years and years back when it used to be a vibrant fishing port. Everything comes from Peterhead these days, but a vibrant fishing port, many fish houses. And they would just throw the fish boxes out in the back of the yard when they were finished processing the fish, and the companies would come and clean the boxes afterward, taking a cleaning plant. And I had to explain that a wee bit, because fish boxes doesn't conjure up anything to anyone unless you tell them what we mean by fish boxes. So they were a bit smelly, because they were lying out in the sun for maybe a day or so, or the best part of a day, and you'd get this pungent smell. Maybe this is where Steve's getting the bishy pants for.
Yeah. Plus,
because that's just what it smells like.
You know the other thing now is, remember the SAI factory, the
Chemical plant,
yeah,
down the boulevard.
Yeah, there was some of that in the fish meal.
Phosphorus.
In the fish meal, all that was mixed around together.
Phosphorus, that's eggy.
Fish meal, eggy,
Yeah,
all of that kind
sort of thing going on.
Just reminded me of walking around down there. That when you mentioned the harbour.
Well,
Not that I walk about the harbour very often, officer. That's why I'm growing a beard by
I
now.
know. I still recognise you. Oh. You still try to gliss, isn't it? And never mind. Anyway, that phosphorus smell might come through. Steve says, because I must have had a dog wandering about down there. At
Oh,
some
you had a
point
dog
because,
as well?
Because we got the wet dog smell.
Wet
It
dog.
must have been in the chemical plant.
So we've got this wet dog that was running through the beach, and it got to the harbour, and it jumped into a fish box, through the SAI factory, up through the Sweetie factory, which used to be in, down the same
Because you've been munching milk chocolate, because we've got a bit of milk chocolate in there as well.
Dried itself
and it's still,
off.
aye.
Sorry, dried itself off a wee bit, sat in the sun, and then all of a sudden, some nice little prince or frog came along with a little wand and went, "I'm going to change you into a Juan Lopez."
I know. But you forgot one.
Oh, Robert.
You forgot one thing.
Oh, what have I forgot?
No, I've only ever had one wife.
That's what he's
Which
telling us.
I'm blessed
That's what
with. I'm
he's telling
blessed
us.
with.
He's telling us I'm cutting.
And she wears these pink fluffy slippers.
I wasn't sure he was going to say.
I know.
Big fluffy handcuffs.
And I could have sworn I smelt sweaty socks, but I've whittled it down to my wife's slippers. So, that's an. You've been keeping your cigars in my wife's slippers.
No. Oh, nearly. The dealer with the cigars obviously has. Nearly flipped up.
Well,
Yeah.
you see, that's maybe a swapping thing around here, Steve, because
Okay.
you know we get the barrels from America, bourbon barrels and whiskey and that sort of thing. So maybe our old fish boxes are getting shipped off to Cuba and getting made into cigar boxes. Maybe that's where you're getting a fishy smell for it.
Well, I've just clipped mine. I agree with you. I've just clipped mine just so that we move on up. I've just clipped mine, Bill. You haven't yet.
I forgot what I was doing there, Steve.
No, we're on to the next bit where we were. Smells,
No.
fish boxes.
Fish
But
boxes.
the draw is, I've just taken nothing more. It's a wee bit dry, a wee bit dangerous when I clipped it at the end there.
Oh, just level.
But I don't know if you're going to pick that up this time. I suppose you're not really under the light tonight. But just and no more. No, it's not. Sorry about that,
Oh.
guys. But the draw is just spot on.
Dried grass, which would probably be hay, would it be?
Mm-hmm.
Hay?
Definitely. A little bit. There's a little tingle on the tongue, like maybe cloves would, or like a spice, like a white spice would just tingle on the front of your tongue. Leaves,
Oh, definitely.
leaves, green, quite fresh
Grassy.
leaves, grassy.
Yeah, grassiness. Dried grass and fresh grass is just a mix. Anyway, I'm not going to get too excited right now. We'll get puffing. But I think they were
Absolutely
released in
gummy.
the 1990s. Did we mention that?
No,
Well, I reckon they were first released in the 1990s, and they've been a standard cigar from Juan Lopez.
Lopez. I know that, well, again, this is deja vu here. If we haven't done it, then we should have done it. But Stevie Boy from the UK Cigar Forums, he's a Scottish lad, lives down about between Forfar and Perth. I know exactly where you live, Steve, but I'm giving all your secrets away. Stevie Boy, this is one of his, well, is I think his favourite, the Juan Lopez range. Not only the number 2, but I think the range of cigars is, as we all do, mine's perhaps might be the Partagas, but I know it is. So, well,
Thank you. Just nice, sweet. Tobacco
gee
smell.
whiz. Oh, you know what? This really takes me back to days gone by when you lit up a cigar and you knew then that you were going to enjoy the cigar. Now I haven't had that. I know all my new cigars I've enjoyed, but if they're getting better, then that's a bonus. It just smells gorgeous. Goes straight into his. Nice one, Bill.
I got the aroma from your cigar beginning of it.
Bags of smoke, bags of flavour. Goodness me. it's so complex at the moment.
Ready for a pause, I think, guys.
Yeah,
Have
sweet,
to think about it,
sweet caramel.
because it doesn't smoke you anything, one thing in particular.
No, toffee, tons. We'll have a think about it. We'll come back in a moment. Okay. Oh, wait, oh.
Without the wet dog, please.
Oh, wet dog paws. Well, aye, folks, there's us back again. Probably just about quarters of an inch, maybe just the first inch of the Juan Lopez. Excuse our pronunciations, but really it doesn't matter. You can call it what you like. It's a cigar. Call it what you like at the end of the day. But, you call it Fred if you like, but I call mine. Hello, Fred. He is there.
Having a cheesy moment.
Having another cheesy moment. You've had cheese. You had a nice piece of Italian cheese. Can't even remember what it is, but nice sweet cheese. Anyway, Bill, we've been enjoying it and picking up quite a lot of flavours, folks. A lot of flavours, in fact. Bill, you take it away with your
Take it away,
thoughts while
Bill.
I have a El Puffo.
Well, the first gulp, as it were, it was just dry. But not extremely dry, it was just, because we're finding it difficult just to pick up just exactly what we've got here. So we're trying to describe these things, but none of them are in the extreme. So we're thinking about dry in the mouth.
Definitely dry finish.
Yeah.
Had, yeah.
Slightly spicy, and I think I've whittled it down maybe to sandalwood. From the hippie days, I remember, when I had hair and that sort of thing. Sandalwood's in there. And
That would have been the, would you call it sticks that you...
Incense.
Incense sticks, yeah, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember, like, it's been with wood. There's all sorts of timbers and sort of things, but there's old chests of drawers. And it just reminds me, in an old chest of drawers, drawer, if you can figure that out, the old timber, just got this musty, woody something going in there, and I can only describe it as an old chest of drawers, drawer.
Yeah.
And I think that's about as much as I'd like to say at this point, because Steve's got a few things as well to say, so that's where I'm coming from to start with, but I think it's developing beyond that, but we'll come back to that in a second, Bill.
Second, yeah.
Right, so Steve,
Over to you, bud. Thank you. I got like, oh, thank you, bud. Oh well.
don't call me a dear, please.
Oh, that's not my ring. Now, I hate describing cigar tastes, flavours, profiles, etc. by describing it tasting flavours like another cigar. But if I said to Bill, if I had to blind taste this one, if I had blind tasted it, no band on it, which speaking about, now then, speaking about, you know, back in 2005, all of these cabinets came without bands, so I would have had to pick this up, and had I picked it up unbanded, I would have reckoned Cohiba Robusto. It's got those very, very similar flavour profiles, like that beanie pod, as in like the bean from a, like maybe a vanilla pod or from a coffee pod. Those kind of cocoa pod beanie flavours, grass, fresh grassy flavours. Slightly, like I got a celery salt thing going on as well. A little bit cedary. As Bill said, it's a complex, a beautiful, lovely cigar. Very, very complex cigar. But that was in the first inch. We've just got into the after the first inch, and the cigar has just begun to change. And as Billy says, we're going to come back to that. It has a sweet and sour finish to the thing. A sweet, sour finish, which is absolutely gorgeous in your mouth. Leaves it smacking, lip smacking, mouth smacking.
I know with that.
Gummy. You know you're smoking a decent cigar. Lovely cigar. Just have a quick zoom in again just to show you what it looks like. Come back under here somewhere. There you go. Look at that. Oh, bit of fuzzy wuzzy. And you go. Absolutely lovely cigar. Really enjoying this one. As I say, these just arrived today as well. Fantastic. They've come straight out of the box and like this. So, not a lot more to add at the moment. We'll take another little break. Unless you have anything else to add at the moment, Bill?
No, it is, to me, it is all of a sudden, just like we've described one, we've opened the book, and that's one chapter. And we're going to go into the second chapter. I think it's going to be even more interesting. So let's just come back in a minute and tell you all about it. Pause. Must have enjoyed. You enjoying it?
Well, again, folks, there's this back.
Me again.
Just at the halfway stage. This cigar has just been terrific. Absolutely wonderful. It would be really nice, and it won't be long before I do it again, is just to sit down, just say to Bill just now, to sit with this cigar and just chill and enjoy it, as opposed to, at the moment, what we're trying to do is review it. I'm reviewing the Juan Lopez. Now I think I'll go and review it all again. I'm auditioning for the part of Scrooge. Is it Scrooge?
Was it? I thought it was Peter Sellers with Sophia Loren.
Oh, is it?
The doctor.
Can you help me? Because I'm coming to the truth.
That's a what?
I have goes boom buddy boom buddy boom buddy boom buddy boom buddy.
I think you'll get him singing one of these days in these reviews. Unwittingly, you just did.
No, it was
Ron
Moody. I'm reviewing the Juan Lopez. Ron Moody and Oliver. But however, that's digressing again. By the way, quickly before we've been enjoying this cigar tonight with mainly beers, and tonight's beers of choices have been the Old Speckled Hen and also a Black Rigwelter Sheep, whatever that is.
And something else down there, Steve.
There was something else. Oh, there was in fact, there was the Grosvenor. The Grosvenor, which is, or was it the Governor? The Governor, which is the Marco Pierre White. It was a 4.1, then we went to a 5.2 Old Speckled Duck.
He's nice at mucking beer, he's nice at cooking food. Anyway, he really is a nice guy. Can't speak English either.
Yeah, he can. Marco can, but Marco is Englishy.
Is he?
Yeah. You're forgetting
about it.
No idea. It's a deal with the wise.
I know.
Once again. However, back to the cigar. That'll be cut. Tastes, flavours. As we said at the end of the last bit, what was it we got?
What's the music now?
Listen to music. Since then. Okay. On you go. Okay. Jump in. Macduff.
First third gave you all the explanations about spicy and woody and all that sort of thing. So the edge was completely taken off in the second third because it transformed into something rather than you want to splash all over because of the sandalwood and woody things is going on. Preferred now to taste it and enjoy it because it was the spiciness is almost like you don't want to eat.
No.
Cedar, you don't. It's nice and everything else, but anyway, we got past that stage a bit. Moved into slightly leathery. I got to start with, but it moved on from there. We whirled it down to which I think is walnut cake.
Walnut cake.
Vegetal. I'm reading this off of my writings here, you know, because the memory's going along with the air. And grape stalks. Once you finish the grapes, you've got the stalks bits left. And would it be the stuff or the mush and everything turns into grab a bit? Grape stalks.
Okay.
And if you've had, for you American people out there, ice lollies, which we would call icicles.
Icicles.
Once you finish with that, you've got the woody stick left. Stick that in your chops and give that a chew.
Once you're chewing that,
and get a bit of that as well.
Surely you've done that as a kid. Thought, I'll chew away at this. But yeah, you're right.
Get a bit of that as well. So that's the few things I've picked up in it, which is making it more palatable for me. Now that it wasn't palatable before, but I was getting too much of the spicy and dry and things going on.
You do prefer the non-spicy cigars, really.
I really do. So as Steve said, let's pinch a wee bit from them. Slightly gummy, coming, more rounded in the mouth, and getting slightly sweeter. And that's where I am with it.
What we did notice, both of us did, the actual ash itself, although it's kind of almost dark grey granite kind of on the outside, down the centre of it is still light tan, isn't it? Which is unusual, which is very unusual, which is good. I don't know if that's anything to do with the freshness. Again, maybe some of you guys can tell us. You can tweet us on AyeAyeReviews, or you can tweet us at, now how you spell this, you'll have to ask the boy. I think it is as it comes. It's at Boozy, is it? Is it at Boozy Bill?
Well, once we get it sorted,
Boozy Bill Hiccup.
I've got.
He's got too many names.
Too many names all over the place, so I've just whittled it down.
Boozy Bill Hiccup.
Boozy Bill Hiccup. So, on the website, Boozy Bill Hiccup.
But no, I got this gummy, as Billy was saying. Gummy, slightly cedar, and then now the cigar's just rounding off in. Again, this blind tasting, this would be a very, very difficult cigar to blind taste. I'm going to do it one time. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll get my wife or somebody to just put a few unbanded cigars together and taste them.
It's poking eyes.
But it's just it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's actually got a creaminess now. I'm getting a slight creaminess. For a wee while I got these dark, rubbery, licoricey. Now it's moved again. I'm into creamy, mouth's full of like almost cream. Pretty complex, but we're not going to waste any more of your time or our time or airspace time. A wee paw.
An slurp.
An slurp of something else perhaps. Maybe we'll move on to a port or something. We'll see. Sometimes you don't like to pick too many tastes to influence the cigar as you're going along, but once you get to this stage it's nice. If you're reviewing, that is, not if you're just enjoying the cigar, have what you like with it. But after leather,
I've paused 30 seconds ago.
Okay. Well, aye, Bill. Here we go again. Doing it at a pub.
The Bobby, yeah.
Doing it at a pub, eh?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
See, well, I really are taller than 3 feet. But we thought we'd give this cigar a wee bit of respect and stand up and smoke the last third.
Stand up.
Yeah. Because we didn't really say that the cigar itself is regarded as medium to strong. I think it started off medium. And it's certainly gotten strong.
Oh, it's got strong.
Yeah, I think it's a
Strong finish. Lovely.
bloke's cigar. It's ended up just being not beefy, but it's just a bloke's cigar. You need to just be ready for it. Yeah?
It's definitely, shocking as in, I'm going to sit down. Because,
I'm afraid of standing the whole Steve.
there we go. Back to this dwarfished again. But yeah, it's beefed up, it's fantastic. Oh. We're not going to waste too much more time.
No.
But it's beefed up, fantastic, very complex cigar. Juan Lopez, number 2. This one's from, we never got to that, just bear with me as I go down to the cellar.
Yeah. I will mention one of the flavours. It's probably niggling away there on the back. Nougat. Or nugget, as we say here. Nougat. In sunny Aberdeen. It's been quite sunny today, is it?
April 11.
There you go.
April 11, relatively very young cigar, as Bill said. Lately, most young cigars have been smoking terrific anyway. Haven't had a box or many Juan Lopez, certainly the number 2, for a long time. I'm now glad I've got this in my humidor because I'm going to be enjoying it. Score, Bill? You put your score.
90 plus 1, 2, maybe even 3 for being such a young cigar, I think. Happy with that score for me. It's smoked wonderfully, draw's been good. It's been very complex.
Extremely.
Yeah, in its own way, which has been exciting, because if you get a cigar in your chops and it's one flavour, then fine, go and walk your dog with your thing. But this has been worth thinking about. But I'd like to smoke my next one.
Yes, peacefully.
Peacefully.
That's
all I'm going to say, Steve.
Yeah.
A cigar, thank you.
Thank you. We've just opened up a wee miniature of the Dalmore. I think it's a 12-year-old. I haven't done any tastes and flavours, just to see how it goes with that. We're not going to go into that just now, but that's what we're about to enjoy it with. Cheers folks, totally agree with Bill. 93, 94 cigar, any day of the week. Get your hands on them. Keep looking at it on AyeAyeReviews or on YouTube. Just put in AyeAyeReviews or AyeAyeMurray, the AyeAyeMurray channel. Tweet us please at AyeAyeReviews or Boozy Bill Hiccup. No, tweet at Boozy Bill Hiccups. But we'll put it all at the end. Thanks very much anyway for watching, listening, and we'll see you very, very
Putting up with this.
soon. Thank you. Bye.
Root toot.
And we're doubly out.
Get on with this whiskey. Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
Sherry.
Hmm.